Everyone, good morning. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that the lighting is good because it's pretty early right now. Um, but I have been playing with the Spellbinders collection that they sent me to play with before they released it. They'll send us samples, and I did share that video on what I chose, and sometimes they give me an option and sometimes they don't. In this case, they did, and I was so happy to be asked if I wanted to play with these because I love sunflowers and I love fall. I love all of that autumn, whether it be pumpkins, sunflowers, everything that is autumn, I love. So being asked to play, if I wanted to play with this, I was so happy. So I hadn't had a chance to play with it, but yesterday I did get a chance to play a little bit with it, and this is the set I'm talking about. And let me see if I can find my papers. I kind of gathered everything, and I can tell you what this is called. Here it is, because I have I kind of took everything out, and this one, that is this one right here by Spellbinders. It's called Sunflower Serenade, and I believe this is collection is called Autumn Serenade. I think that's what it's called. Serenade, Autumn Serenade. I believe that's what the collection is called. So this is one of the dies that I chose to play with, and this is again the Sunflower Serenade, and it comes with the die to make the main flower. I cut 2 for the one I did, but you can do as many layers as you want. I only used 2, so it's a really fast flower to put together. And to be quite honest, I would recommend 2 sets. I think I am going to pick up another one. I do love Spellbinders products, and I do purchase them. Even, they'll send me part of a collection, and if there's something else from that collection that I really want, I'll go ahead and order it because I buy Spellbinder products. So, for them to send me something to play with ahead of time, for me, that's just a bonus. And this one comes with the flower, it comes with the stem, it comes with 3 leaves, and it comes with the 2 centers. So you layer them. And I did play with it, and I didn't use the stem, but I did create some flowers that I want to share with you guys. I love the detail in the petals and in the leaves. I love that. I did cut out the leaves, and I'll share them with you guys. I have them set off to the side right here because I haven't used them yet. I think I used some of the leaves, but that's about it. So there is the stem, and here are the leaves, and you can see how nice the detail is in the leaves. So I did cut them out. Let me move this over, and I can set them down here. That way you guys can see them. I cut them out in a very dark, almost an avocado green, and then I cut them out like in a sage color. And I love these. I do have other sets to this Autumn Serenade collection, and I even purchased some because it is already released. And there was a couple of things that I wanted and I didn't get, but one of them is an older one. So here is the stamp set that I told you guys about, that they did have a stamp set that went with this collection, and I bought it for this one right here. It says sending seeds of happiness and love. I love that sentiment, but I also like that the fact that this script, I really like that. These other sentiments, and the fact that this is a photopolymer stamp set. So this is a high quality stamp set. So I will link whatever I can in the description box below. Please keep in mind that if you were to purchase items using those links that I provide, I will make a small commission. And then another thing that I don't know how I miss is the sunflower embossing folder. And this is for a slimline card. It is a 3D embossing folder. I hope you can see what it looks like. It does have like a basket weave as well on the back, and I think you can see that. I haven't used it yet. I just got it in the mail, but I am dying to use this. I love anything sunflowers, and this is the first embossing folder that I have that has sunflower. So I'm going to be playing with that. So let me share with you the flowers that I created. Here are the beautiful sunflowers that I created. Um, I cut them out. This set over here is like in I'm gonna say like an apricot or a peachy pearl color cardstock. That these are just individual sheets that I picked up. I think at Michael's. No, I think I got these at Joann's. And the centers I cut out in a dark brown. And this particular die is great to use up some of those scraps, because nothing is really, really large that you can't use up a scrap. So I just kind of pulled out some yellow scraps that I had. This I didn't have scraps in, but I had bought a sheet. So I pulled out that one sheet. And the little gold centers that I cut out with scraps, and also the dark brown. So like I said, it's a great way to use up all your scraps. And I did use some gold foil for the center that cuts out the little holes. It does have open cutouts on the center. And then for the brown part, I kind of wanted it to look like the seeds in the sunflower. So I shaped it with my tool um, and my foam, and I kind of made it look like a bottle cap, the upside down of a bottle cap. I wanted the tips to be pointing up to look like seeds, sunflower seeds. And that's how I shaped these. And these only have 2 layers. I do have foam in between. And I recommend that you use heavyweight cardstock. For the yellow, I didn't really have heavyweight cardstock. And what I do in that case, you guys, I fold my paper in half and I glue it together so it's double layered. So I'll just score it down the middle, add glue to half of it, and fold it over and glue it to itself. And that way I have heavyweight cardstock. I don't think I've ever purchased just the color yellow by itself. So all I had was like a pack that I bought years ago, and that was before, when I first started in scrapbooking and didn't realize that the weight mattered, or that there was even heavyweight cardstock. But I still don't let anything go to waste. To add color to the center, there's like a little bit of orangey in the center. I did use my Tim Holtz the spice marmalade with just a brush, and did very lightly shading in the center. So that's what I did to add color to my yellow ones. To my peach ones, I didn't do anything. The pearl paper is so pretty, and I think because of the sheen, it would pick up the color, but I can see it. I feel like it would rub off, and I didn't want anything to rub off, versus the regular cardstock that doesn't have that sheen. It just soaks into the paper and it's not going to rub off. But these are the flowers that I created. And I am going to make probably a card because I did play with some of the other pieces to this collection. This cup right here is by Susan Tierney. It is a Spellbinders, and I did purchase this myself. Like I said, I do buy some of their products, and I love teacups. I have not lost my love for teacups, and I hadn't used it until now, and I wanted to create a I'm probably going to use it either on a card, or I'm going to create one of my bags and decorate with, look at that, guys. Decorate it with this beautiful cup and make it like an autumn treat bag, gift bag. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? The cup is a really good size, and so is the saucer. And I just took my my gold foil leaf pen marker, and I gold leaf the edges on the saucer, the center ring, the handle on the cup, and the upper ring, and just a little bit on the bottom. And that's all I did to the cup. Let me move it closer so you guys can get a better look. Look at how gorgeous. This would make great if you're sending someone happy mail, someone that loves fall. This would be a great, just larger embellishment where they could create their own cards and already have the focal point for their card, because that's what I'm going to use it for. But that is what I created. And I also played with, let me give you the measurements to this cup first, though. This cup is a really nice size. from side to side, it measures about 3 inches, all the way to the end of the handle. And from top to bottom, it measures 2 3/4 high. So it's a pretty good size. The saucer from top to bottom measures 1 7/8 inches. And then from side to side, which is the widest point, it measures right under 4 inches. So it's pretty, I'm going to say probably about 4 inches. It's like right at 4 inches. So it's a very nice size die set. It cut beautifully. I didn't have any trouble. But that's what I did here. All I did was use some decorative paper. I didn't have anything that had flowers or anything like that for fall. But I had this a little 6x6 paper pad that had the gold dots, and I felt it was perfect to use for a cup. And I did, the center comes off when you cut it. This cuts out, and I just saved it, and I cut it out in white because my decorative paper was very thin. So I did cut it out in a white heavyweight paper, and I saved the inner part and just colored it with my Copic marker. And I did add some glossy accents to make it shiny. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is, yeah, there you can catch a little bit of it. It is shiny on the brown part to make it look like whether that it had tea or coffee. I'm a coffee girl, so I do like tea, but when I get up in the morning, I want my coffee. So that's what I made it look like, and I'm going to use it on this card panel. Look at how gorgeous that is. Again, this is from that Autumn Serenade collection, or Serenade of Autumn collection. And I use my Copic markers to color them. I'm not a really good colorist. I'm just learning, but I do love the way this came out. And this is a plate, a press plate, which is this one right here that I use. So this is like a letterpress plate, and it does come with the sentiments. I'm probably going to cut one of those out. And I did finally get in my paper that is for the letterpress. And I recommend that you guys, if you can get, there's one that's double thickness. That's the one I want to get, and I don't have it. But all I did was use my Copic markers to color it. I used my gold foil pen to go around the edge. I'm not sure what colors I'm going to make my card, but I wanted this to look like someone was drinking coffee at a table, and they had this mason jar flower arrangement on the table. So I want to add this piece, like offset it to the side, where you can see the mason jar part of the design. And I wanted it, like I said, to look like someone was, the coffee cup was on a table, and so was the flower arrangement. And I love, love, love the way it came out. And I did color it, tried to color it where it would match the color of flower I was doing. If I wanted to use a yellow, then I would have colored them more in the yellow. But even if I use this, this still matches really, really well with what I have going on there. Look at how gorgeous that is. I mean, I could definitely add another one there, and it would look like a 3D flower arrangement in the back. So not sure what the finished card is going to look like, but I am going to use some of these sunflowers here. For those of you who like to make flowers or like sunflowers, this is one of those dies that's real easy to put together. They come together really, really quick. Like I said, I only did 2 layers, and look at how nice and full it looks because I offset the petals so one wouldn't be on top of the other. That way it made it look fuller. And I did add a little piece of black dimensional tape in the center because the center is so dark. You really can't tell that there's a foam tape in the center because I domed it. I use a lot of tools and Spellbinders. I'm not sure if they have any, but I use these shaping tools to shape my petals, to shape the centers, and I did shape those to be domed. And that's why I wanted it to keep that raised look. I didn't want them to get smashed. And I love, 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 love the way these came out. Look at that. So I hope to create a card, but I also hope to decorate one of my gift bags in a fall theme. Let me share the paper, what the paper looks like with you guys. This is the Better Press paper, and this one is a cut cotton card panel, and this one is bisque. I don't like a stark white. I prefer like an ivory or an old white, so that's why I like this one. Not sure what colors the double thickness one comes in, but I do want to order that. And this is very, very thick cardstock because it's made for your letterpress plates to press into it. So that's why it has to be thick. And when you run your fingers over it, you can feel where it's pressed in. You can feel the edges. So I really love, love, love. And I did use Copics, and you can see a little bit of bleed through, but I didn't have anything on my table when I was doing that, and it did not go through to my counter spot, to my counter. So I like that because it is really, really thick. Anyway, guys, that is all that I have to share with y'all today. I hope everyone has a great day. I will be putting hopefully this together. I kind of like it like that. Look at that, you guys. It makes it look like a 3D flower arrangement is on the table as well. So I might do that. I like the yellow one, but I really like the peach one as well. So look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. So, you know, it kind of looks like the flowers in the back are more in the background, but this one, that is the 3D one, which is part of the collection. So they're very, very similar. It makes it look like that one is more to the forefront. Love, love, love. And I'll probably tuck in some leaves back here somewhere to make it look, you know, more realistic or more to the front. Wow, I love, love, love this set. So this is one of my all-time favorite sets from Spellbinders because, like I said, I love sunflowers. I love fall. And this Serenade of Autumn collection is perfect, perfect, perfect. And I will try and link this if it's still available because this is not new, but I believe it's still available. I will try and link it in the description box below because I did see somebody use this and that's where I saw it, and it is gorgeous. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day and God bless. Bye.